want to share with you my daily, my weekly formula that I go through. I write down these 4 things. I write down number 1, the wins. What were my wins of the previous day? And what were my wins of the last week? So on Sundays, I do this for the week. Every day, I do it for the previous day. 4 things. Number 1, what are the wins? What are the wins that I had the previous day or previous week? I do that because I need to build up some momentum. And building momentum builds up confidence. Like when you want to get into the battlefield every single day of life, the sport of life, you got to have confidence. Not cockiness, not arrogance. You just got to have confidence. Knowing that you can deliver, knowing that you got some wins, knowing that you got some social proof, you got some validation under your belt. That's why that's so important. The second thing is I want to assess is what are the opportunities? What are the opportunities that I have right now that I can really grow? What are some opportunities that I have right now that I can really serve? What are some new opportunities that I have ways to connect with family that I've never done before? So many people around the world have been on these live Zoom, webcams, all that stuff with people, and it's new opportunities that have been created to connect, not just for business. Some we're learning for business, some we're learning for connection, some we're learning for ourselves. What are the new opportunities that are going to make me happier based off the things that are the most important things in my life? That's why that list is so important. The third thing is, what are the obstacles that you face? Now, we never want to go into the battlefield or in sports or in a day being naive or ignorant. Like nobody wants to step, I use the analogy all the time. Nobody, in sports, never once in my entire years, from playing when I was 5 years old to when I was playing college football, we never walked on the field and say, hey, we're just going to figure it out today. Like we're just going to go out on the field, see whatever the offense does, the defense does, and just kind of adapt on the fly. Like, no, that's a for sure way to lose. It's guaranteed because you're not prepared. Because you didn't understand what your obstacles were, what you're up against. Understand what you're up against. And you want to identify those. Don't focus on those because where your focus goes, your energy flows. So you want to focus on your strengths and you want to identify your obstacles. So that way you can now make the change that you need to take, because the last step, number 4, is all real simple. It's about taking action. When you get your wins in, you build confidence. When you see opportunity, it builds potential, which builds excitement because it inspires you to keep moving. Don't stop. That opportunity bucket is all about potential. The third bucket, obstacles, is all about understanding the landscape. Be smart, be strategic. Don't just run in there, blades going, like you gotta have a plan, you gotta have a strategy. And the fourth one is take action. What do you got to do? And that's what I really want to share with you guys. There's simple things that, pandemic or no pandemic, are tried and true and tested. That's why I shared those first. I shared things that need to take care of your mind and your heart. The formula for that. Getting dialed in. Take it one day at a time. Know your strengths. Know things you need to learn. Forgive yourself when you make a mistake. Failure is your greatest classroom. You're supposed to fail. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be your greatest enemy. The greatest enemy lives within. The conversations you have with yourself, the things, the stories, the beliefs. Our greatest enemy lives within. Let's change that enemy to be our greatest advocate, our greatest supporter, our greatest coach, our greatest cheerleader. That's what that needs to be. And be true and protect the things that matter.